Lokesh Jindal says justice hurried is justice buried, and justice delayed is justice denied. Where are we going to stand in the middle of these, two adages that, we are quoting today? And I want to ask you, if rule of law is not being respected by crowds that come out, by mobs that come out after Friday prayers, begin to pelt stones. And, this pelting of stones started as early as 2nd of April, Ram Navami. So it has nothing really to do with the provocation or, so-called provocation that is being cited. The question here is, nobody is justifying any provocation. Nobody is saying that bulldozing should happen without taking the due process, though the Yogi government is saying that it is the urban planning law of 1973 under which they are doing all of this. But the question is, should we begin to support those who pelt stones? Should we begin to support those who start beating up cops? Should we begin to support those who actually cause injury to cops, who have to stand on duty and protect normal citizens? And should normal citizens' lives be thrown out of gear? We should protect them, but raise questions on the action taken against rioters. What kind of a country are we living in? What kind of an ecosystem are we providing to those who are accused?
बुलडोजर की तोड़-फोड़ को इंसाफ बताया जाता है। भारतीय का घर तोड़ के नया भारत बसाया जाता है। नाविका साहिबा, Indian Constitution does not permit collateral punishment. The demolition of the house of Aafreen Fatima is not only unconstitutional, it's anti-constitutional because it demolishes the very idea of Indian system of justice. And tonight on your show, I am ready to put my career at stake. I have just one humble submission, one question, if you let me speak further. Yes, madam. Yes, am I allowed to speak further? Because I don't want to shout over anybody.
Nobody is interrupting you.
Navika Sahiba in 2000, okay, fine. Navika Sahiba in 2018, October riots in Bulandshahr, Inspector Subodh Singh got lynched. And the accused included one Yashraj Kumar, who said in his statement to the media that I am writing accused, I am not murder accused. And then he became a punch in that same area. Was any of those writers' houses demolished? Was any of the houses of Karni Sena people who took the entire nation hostage demolished? Were any of those who made M.F. Hussain leave the country, put him to forcible exile, were any of those houses demolished? I want to know it. If you give me one example, I'll join BJP right tonight on your show with an apology to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Thank you.
Response, Shantanu Gupta, before I get in Rizwan Ahmed.
Majid Saab, I think you're sounding quite funny today. So the house of Javed Pump, or the house which was on his wife's name, is demolished because it was illegal. Because on 10th of May notice was served, 24th of May notice was served, 25th May notice was served to demolish it, and no one responded. That's why it's demolished. The properties from Azam Khan are taken, Mukhtar Ansari, Vikas Dubey, you will like this name, Vikas Dubey, Vijay Mishra, they all are demolished because they were made on illegal properties. Today, Barrister Asuddin Owaisi is also making the same argument as you, that Teni ka ghar kyun nahi tod diya, iska ghar kyun nahi tod diya, because they were not made on illegal properties. If you have evidence against it, go to the court and prove otherwise. I don't know what kind of logic is that. Because government have due documents that their house is made either illegal property or government property, or the map is not passed. That's why under the due diligence of law, it's broken. And mind you, Uttar Pradesh government have recovered properties worth 2,000 rupees in last 5 years.
Well, so let me get in Rizwan Ahmed. Rizwan Ahmed, I want to ask you this question.